So here is the drone out of the box. You get a soft shelled case. It does kind of cave in a little bit, but it will secure everything. It's hard around the corners. Just be mindful about the soft part, because when you're packing it in, you don't want to push it down too much. But with that said, let's open her up. Now in this pouch, you get the instruction booklet. Make sure that you read this. There's a lot of good information in here before you start the drone. And then also in here, the little pouch, you get your accessories. You get a couple extra blades, a screwdriver, and then a USB-A to a USB micro charging cable. So we'll put all that to the side. Let's make sure I don't lose that little screw. There we go. And then the drone itself is right here. What you want to do is open it up from bottom to top, and then you can see how big it is. This fits right in the palm of my hand when it's folded up. And then here is the on button, and then right here is where you plug in the battery. To charge the battery, you just plug the micro USB cable in here, and then once that's charged, oops, wrong way, you just lock it into place. You push that down to take it out. And then there's a camera here, and then there's also a camera here that moves. And then that is pretty much it. So there's a couple buttons on the remote that I want to talk about. So this one, this has two functions. It controls the 360 flip, so you can flip the drone all the way around, but it also controls the outdoor mode. So pressing it indoors gives it more stabilization. It's a little slower, but it'll keep you from bumping into things. Outdoor, you can just go wild. And on the other side, this is the speed control. You press that, it'll ding. 1 time for slow, 2 times for medium, and then 3 times for high speed. But this is also the headless mode. So what headless means, it's kind of hard to explain, but say you lose sight of it and you don't know how to bring it back or move in whatever direction because you don't know what the front facing is, it'll change all that, and no matter what front face the camera is facing, it'll always move forward or backwards no matter what direction it is to get you back to where you need to be. So that's very helpful when you lose it and you can't see it and you need to get it back. So, or you're just too far and you don't know what direction it is because you've turned it around and you're just kind of lost. Now, also here, this is the camera up and down button. It'll move the camera, like I showed you before, up and down. And then to take a picture, if you just tap this button, it'll take a picture. If you long press this button, it'll start recording, long press it again, and it stops recording. So now on the other side of the joystick, if you press this button, it'll do a 1 press takeoff. It'll slowly rise, and then if you press it again, say you're flying somewhere and you need it to land, it will then land. So a lot of times if you've lost control of it and it's going like over a fence or something that you can't get to, you press that and it'll slowly lower it before it reaches that fence. And then here you want to open this up. You can put your cell phone in here, connect it, and then you can have a video, you can record the video, stuff like that, as like I mentioned, watch it. This is the power button, and then on the back you take the screws out and you put the batteries in. You can use the included screwdriver. So with that said, let's go test it out.